皆様おはようございます。ただいまよりRubyWorldカンファレンス2021を
Good morning. We would like to start RubyWorld Conference 2021. We are supported by the organizing committee of the RubyWorld Conference and other organizations. This is the 13th RubyWorld Conference 2021. Like last year, from the viewpoint of the coronavirus infection, we are holding this meeting at the Matsui Open Source Laboratory without any public. And we have the online area with the booth of the sponsors, and anybody can enter. This is free of charge, and the URL for the entrance is introduced in the Twitter or Facebook or official sites. I am Miwa Ishihara. I'm going to serve as a master of ceremony also this year. Now, on the opening, on behalf of the organizer, the chairman of the organizing committee of the RubyWorld Conference, Matsumoto Yukihiro, the Mats, is going to speak to you. Good morning to all. This year, again, thanks to your cooperation, we can hold this conference. With your dedicated effort prior to this, we are able to hold this, and thank you very much. We are holding this online again under the situation of the coronavirus. Unfortunately, we cannot meet you, we cannot talk with you in person directly, but this is a second online, and the staff is more accustomed to this, therefore the organization and operation would be much smoother this year. And it's convenient. We don't have to move around. It is free to view the program. There are many advantages of online conference, so please enjoy it. But there's no hallway talk. We cannot chat with you like informal talk is not possible with online the conference, but now we have the other the room for online interactions. The Ruby is developing more and more continuously, and I think we are very happy to be able to provide a lot of values to you with your cooperation. We are holding this conference, a Ruby World Conference. So please listen to the presentations and share experiences and utilize this conference to earn more, make profit, and please let us help you to make a contribution to the better world with this Ruby World Conference. Thank you very much.
So this was a greeting from Mr. Matsumoto Yukihiro, the chairman of the organizing committee. And on behalf of the hosting site, we would like to have a few words by the governor, Mr. Maruyama Tatsuya. Good morning. I'm Maruyama, Governor of Shimane Prefecture. The RubyWorld Conference 2021, which is the 13th occasion of this conference. We are happy to have this conference online, and I'm very glad that many people are participating here. And I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to all of you who has participated from Japan and from outside of Japan. For the Shimane Prefecture, the IT industry is an attractive employment opportunity for younger generation in the prefecture. So we are working on development of this industry, and with the help of Mr. Matsumoto, who is in this prefecture, we are working on promoting these industries. Since I belong to the government administration side, we have the digitalization being promoted or progress recently, and it is becoming more convenient thanks to the digital transformation, and we are experiencing many changes in our daily life. Now I hear that many of you are having more remote opportunities. So I've heard that some of you have no excuse not to participate, because in the past you could say that you don't have time to move to the venue, but it is very convenient. But also the changes we are experiencing is really causing a lot of changes in our life. So it's becoming convenient in one way, but we also have to adapt ourselves to those changes. As Mr. Matsumoto mentioned in his greetings, of course, the good point of remote online conference is there, but also we should consider where would be the good point to have remote meetings and others the actual face-to-face meeting. I think we should think of the best combination. And this conference, I hope that we can have the convenient tools and also to solve the issues we have for our life, and also for the business. I hope that there will be better success through the exchanges of you here today, and I wish for the further progress of the business. And on behalf of the venue, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Maruyama, Governor of Shimane Prefecture. Now following, also from the organizing committee advisor, Mr. Akihito Uesada, Mayor of Matsue City, will give us a few words. Good morning. I'm Mayor of Matsue City, and also I belong to the organizing committee of this conference, and I act as an advisor. Here we are having this conference from Matsue, which is the center of Ruby, and I'm very glad to have this meeting, which is going to be the 13th conference. And so for Mr. Matsumoto, and I really thank all the members who has been working hard to realize this conference. In 2006 July in Matsue City, we opened up this open source lab. And since then, we have been working on developing IT personnel and also supporting the activities of Ruby communities. And Ruby City Matsue project has begun since then. And thanks to the efforts of the past 13 years, there are more than 40 companies who are having their office in Matsue City. And also, I'm happy to have many IT engineers visiting Matsue City. And also, many of them have selected to reside in Matsue City. And I think that through this Ruby, we could have this opportunity to link together all those people. And also, for those people who do not know about Matsue, will learn about the city through Ruby, and I really thank for those opportunities. Well, Ruby can be used in general in various areas, and especially for the startup companies, they're using the Ruby. language in many ways, and they come up with ideas and they make it into a startup business, and they will become an industry. So these kinds of circles are existing there between industry, academia, and government. So this is an ecosystem of business cycle. And so those involved in Ruby, I hope that you participate in this ecosystem and also promote the areas and to stimulate your activities. In closing, I would like to extend my wish for the success of this conference, and also hope that the link between the Ruby members will extend throughout the world, and hope that Matsue will become an affluent place thanks to Ruby. So this concludes my speech. Thank you very much.